Hi everyone, this is Richard Legend Board Game Fanatic. Today we are going to do a new version of Voidfall. The first one I showed you was the introduction. That kind of shows you the competitive game in a way, but I did it as a solo variant. But this one is the kind of the cooperative game. We can do it two ways. You can do it with a bunch of people, or you can do it with just a solo. And there's different scenarios for how many people you have in playing the game. There's a few extra things that we're going to add to our setup. So this is the reason I have it in the box for. And there's one of the things I want to explain to you. This is so organized. I kind of brought it up in my first video. And most of the rules are in that video, so I will have that linked up to the description if you want to look at that video first. We will go through the setup again, and I will breeze through the parts that are not new, and then we'll go into the separate parts that are used just for the cooperative game that we need to put out. And just so you know, doing a solo cooperative or cooperative game with other people is a lot more difficult because a lot more stuff that could cause issues. All right, and we'll explain that during this whole video. But this video is probably going to last a little longer, so I'm going to put in parts, maybe 2 to 3 parts, depending on what's going to happen. I also want to say I hope everybody enjoyed the last video with the Roleplay Adventure 2, and we'll come back to that very soon with Adventure 3. Hopefully by then I will get more cards, more variety, where I can start doing some better manipulating of the dice, but we'll see. But the first thing I want to explain is this game, when you first get it, if you haven't seen the first video, it takes a while for you to put, all the stuff is not put in boxes. There's a bunch of boxes that come with the box that you will have to put all your stuff in. It takes a while. Okay, it may take from 4 to 6 hours to get everything taken apart. All the cardboard, all the plastic pieces, everything, and put it in the rightful place. Okay, as soon as you do that though, you can use those boxes during the game as storage, so you don't have to have any extra storage bases, bowls, nothing like that. You just throw this stuff onto the table and it's ready to go. So that is a great thing. And it has a, what's funny is it has assembly of how to put stuff back in the box, because it fits perfectly fine in the box. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is set up, so we're going to start with that. So what I did is I got my box, and I'm going to open it up real quick here. So, and the first thing we got is all our books on top. Okay, so that's the first thing to do. I have the compendium on top first. That's going to be what we use to set up. We have a rule book for rules, and we need to look them up. We have our little icon reference cards, got like 4 pages, and then a glossary for all your cards that you can use in this game. And it explains every single action, every single agenda card, a lot of stuff in here. So if you're not going to remember all this stuff, so it's great for that. And then you have your things for all your different trays, and also assembly instructions to put the stuff back in the box. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's that. Okay? So this is what we're going to start with. We're going to start with compendium. So I need to get my glasses here, get started, and we'll breeze through this. I will stop the videos at certain points to set up certain things, and then I'll show it to you. So let's get to it. So the first thing we want to set up is our general setup. So basically, it says place a galactic board on the table. Well, that galactic board is inside this whole box. These are extra things for your dials that you have, so this isn't something we don't need. But we have a bunch of boxes. We're going to take them all out. And they're all set, ready to go. Some of the stuff we'll be using. And we're using this also. We use all these. This is all our supply stuff, all our tokens, all our ships, and everything else. And this is the upgrade version because it comes with all the plastic ships. It's pretty cool. You got like bases and stands for them. And then we have all 14 of our houses. So you can pick up to 14 houses to play with. And normally it's great to randomize it, but the first game in the intro, like I said, there's 4 specific ones that are generic. So it makes it easier for you to learn the rules first. And it's great to do the introduction first, I think, in my opinion. It's a smart idea. And then we got some more stuff. And we can pull this out. Okay. Alright. So, first we need is our galactic board. So, these are our layered player house mats. So we're going to be using these. We'll just be using one of these. So I'm going to put these in the other box for right now. We don't need those. We just need one of those. We have our galactic board. This is it right here. We are going to be using the cooperative. So on the top of this thing, it has a chain. If it's locked together, that means cooperative. And the other side is unlocked. That means it's competitive. So it makes it easy. So we're going to be using the competitive, the cooperative side. So we'll be using that side here. So that's going to be placed over here on the top. Okay. That's our first thing. Next thing is create the trade token stacks on the 6 spaces shown on the left side. So for a solo game, we will not put one of our tokens on our bottom slot here. Okay? So what I'm going to do, probably be a good idea, is shut the video off and show you what we're doing with the different boards and how we're doing a close-up. So at least you get some idea of what we're going to do. We're going to show you the setup of the scenario and all that too, so it's going to make it easy. Alright, so let's, I will bring the camera to the table and we'll get started. Alright, this is our galactic board. And this is where we start setting up everything. So let me get the tokens real quick when I find them. Oh, they're in here. That's right. And we're going to set 6 of them. I'm going to flip them over. And you get set here. And we'll explain what those do during the game. But we're not going to set up the last one. But just so you know, for 2 players, we'll set all 6. 3 players, we'll set 2 tokens on each space. And then for 4 players, we'll set 2 tokens on each of the spaces. Oh, and with 3 players, I forgot, we don't use this last space. We just put 2 on the first 5. Okay? Alright, so we got that set up. Well, that can go up here. Now we need our agenda board. Well, our agenda board is right here. Okay? We're all set up, all ready to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take all my 4 stacks, I'm going to reshuffle them, and then place 1 on that side so we have it ready to go. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like at the end when we put all the cards in. The first 4 cards on the right hand side will be our first agendas that we can pick from. Just so you know, during the game you can only have 1 agenda of each type on your house board. So if you decide to change it, let's say there's one that you like better, it's something you can get more influence points for, then you will swap it and you will put that other card that you already had on your house board back underneath the deck of the agenda deck that you are changing. Okay, so that's your agenda board for now. Okay, the next thing we need to set up is our main combat tile, and this is what it is. This is our genetic tile that we start up with the game. This is showing our approach phase and our salvo phase of combat. The only two things that are on here are our normal Cadillacs that we're going to be using at the start of the game, and also our sector defense. And the sector defense will give us a one approach damage to anybody that comes into our sector on the board, and that's used to protect our ships from getting attacked. So if you have 2 of those, you'll get 2 damage on that ship that comes through. So that's kind of cool. That's awesome. So depending on how many fleet powers they have, and we'll talk about more about the fleet powers and stuff soon. But that is our main combat tile. The next thing we're going to set up is all our supplies. So we got all our supply stuff here. We have, for example, our stands for our ships, our Voidfall barriers. These are our corruption, our dice for our population, and we have 2 different types, and we'll explain those in a bit. These shouldn't be in here, so I know what reason why they're not in a separate thing. We have our all our different. We have our guilds and we have our installations. We also have our glory tokens, and we have all our ships. These are the void ships, and then we have our small ships here and our big ships right here, and we'll explain those in a bit. And then we have our glory tokens, these ones here, and then we have our other type tokens that we have that we do randomly. I have to make sure I remember what the let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are reclaim tokens, and these are bounty tokens. Excuse me. That's about all our supplies. So now we're going to set basically our mat that we're going to use. Alright, so we have our resource tracker. We have our influence tracker. We have also a turn marker, but we're not going to be using that this turn. We also have our action cards for our generic action cards. And what you're going to do at first is the innovation card will be placed here in our discard pile. Oh, this is need to be reversed, sorry. Now this is upside down. That goes there. These are the cards we get to use, so we'll put those there. And we also have our dice, population dice for our home base. And then we have all our fleet power tokens. We have 14 total. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. And then we can put this back. For now, we may need to change these out. We'll see if I can change some of our cards out in a little bit when we decide which house we're going to be doing. Alright, so that's our set up our character map for right now. One thing we forgot is we also get 1 glory token of number 2. We get to place that on our side here to start out. We also are going to set up, this is the thing that's different than the competitive game, is we have to set up our crisis board. So this is what causes all our bad things to happen. So that is our crisis board. Okay? And the way we set this thing up, okay, is the first thing we do is we place the crisis board on the play area. We place our 3 catastrophe markers next to this board. And what that does is if we get all 3 there, we lose our game. So we don't want to have those catastrophe tokens on the side of the board here. Alright, so that's that. We also have, we select our easy, medium, or hard for our scenario. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do easy, mainly because this is my first time playing the scenario, except for practice, so I didn't do a full one, so we'll see how it goes. So we're going to do easy. Alright, so we have our easy one here, this little matrix here, and that's going to tell us what cards we need to put out. Okay, so we also want to place a number of Harbinger tokens in the common supply. We do have the Harbinger tokens here, and we only have to use 7 of them during a solo adventure. So you just have to remember that. Then we're going to separate the crisis cards, and yeah, the crisis cards we need to separate. And we're not using the starter cards during the solo adventure. So we're going to take, there's 0, 1, 2, and 3. So we're not going to be using zeros. So we're going to be using 1s, 2s, and 3s. So 1, 2s, and 3s. Okay. All right. And we're going to shuffle these separately. So let me do that real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so we're not using zeros, so those are going to go back to the box. All right, and the next thing we do is our alert cards. So we're going to set up, we get 1s. We have 1s, 2, and 3s. And then what we do is we get our check the work cards out, and we put just you get the ones with the easy mark icon on them. Some of them don't have them. This should be a total of 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll shuffle these real quick, and those get laid down here. Okay, that's good. And the other 4 go put back in the box. All right, so we got that. So the first thing we do is we're going to set up our alert deck. So with the easy level, we're going to use just 6 $1 cards. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And the easy first cycle is going to always be 6 once. So we're good. We already know that. It's good. All right. What you do is normally put them face down. All right. Then we want to get our joint cards. Focus cards. And we shuffle those. And then we're going to throw 3 of them. And the rest of these we're going to put to the side. Okay? So, first thing you need to do is double check you have those. I got Conquest, Development, Conquest, Development, and Production. Now I have all those, so we're good. Alright, so we'll set those up. Those are going to be used in case you want to use those. We can use those instead of the regular action card in our deck. Okay? Those are called Heroic Focus cards. Okay, so we set that up. We're gonna move all these out a little bit more this way, mainly because I need to set the scenario, and we're going to talk about that right now. So we're going to show you the scenario, and I'll explain what the map is stating. Okay, so this is the map we're going to start with. It's an easy level, solo for one player. And basically, if you look on starting from left to right, the first two sectors on the bottom are our starting sectors for us. So we're going to have a home base that's on the bottom. We're going to have a normal sector on the above that, and then we're going to have all the void falls are going to have set up sectors all the way through there. If you see all the corruption, that's going to be a sector where they're going to have a ship. The bottom one on the right hand side will be set up for our falling houses. Now, our falling houses, when we set this scenario up, we are going to pick out of 14 fallen houses, we will pick certain technologies. So out of 14, we'll pick 4 falling houses. When we get those four falling houses, then we will decide what 8 technologies we'll start with in the game, and that's what we're going to be using during the game to upgrade our ships or to make more damage and so forth. We'll explain all that during the game, but that is our premise. So our objective is to get to that top right hand corner spot with the rift, and if we get there and we conquer it, we win the game. We also, at the same time, that's one of our objectives, but we also want to beat the Void's victory points. So if we make more influence points. If we make more influence points than the Voidfall does, then we win the game. That's how we will win a cooperative game. Now, with a competitive game, it's everybody's against each other. We are trying to win for the most influence points, and we also can battle each other and kill our own our fellow players' ships. But in this game, we're working together as a group. Now, this is a solo adventure, so I'll be doing this all on my own. Hopefully, we can get through it and get what we need to conquer this. So that is how it's going to look like. Let me put this together on the board, on the table, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so this is how the board looks like. Got all the ships on there, all the stuff that's supposed to start with. I haven't put my guys on there yet. I haven't got to that point yet. We are going to start putting the left gate fence for the game first, and then we'll get started on setting up the fallen houses. So let's do that next. Let me go and get a widespread of the table here, and hopefully we can get focusing going on here real quick. So hold on one sec. So the next thing we have to do is the Clockville events. So we're going to put, first we need to do is take the tutorial ones out of the 1s, 2s, and and threes. Okay, so this can go back in the box. And then we're going to shuffle these. Randomly. And we'll set these up. On the side of the board. Now, so we got ones, twos, and we got three. Yeah, I got those. So as soon as we do that, then we have to go in and grab all our 14 fallen house cards, and we'll determine what technology we're gonna put out, and also what our fallen house will be. So let me go through each one of these. It's gonna take me a little while to get through each one of these and grab the fallen houses out of there. But before I do that, I'm gonna randomly take a house for myself, so at least don't pick that one. Okay, so let me grab that real quick, and I'll be back with you guys, and we'll get started on the rest of the setup. Okay, so I got all the cards here. I'm shuffling them, and I have to pick first randomly 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. So combat replicators. I'm taking the top card, so I don't get the 4 influence for that one. Okay, I got cybernetics. So this one goes away. Okay. And sentries. So that's one. Okay. So those are going to go back into the pile. Then the other 4, I will take the bottom card out. So I already know which ones are, because they the other 5, excuse me. Okay, so we're good there. Alright, so we have a total of Should be 8 cards there. And then what we do is we shuffle our improved cards. And then we put these on. We're going to put 4 out. So we got Sentries, Train Nexus, Autonomous Drones, and Deep Space Missiles. Alright, and those we cannot get on the first cycle. So, let me grab it. Alright, and this goes. I need to remind us that on the first cycle we do not get them. Also, we need to put the I think the Sentries are the ones we need. Sentries and Destroyers. So we need to get Sentry and Destroyer, I think, for the combat. Make those. So the Sentries look. Oh, here's the Destroyers. Okay. And the Sentries look like this, I think. Yep. So these ones. So there we go. In case we get those. So we got that set up for the combat. We got these back and these. Okay. Okay. All right. Starbase. We have star bases on here. Is that Curiosity? And we do not. Okay, so we don't need that. Okay. Alright, so we've done that. We got our improvements down. Then we had to pick a Fallen House, so I'm going to take one of these 4 cards. You can pick one. And it's going to be Xenor. And that's going to be at this space here. And he's going to get, oh my god, he gets 2 executive defenses. Wow. That is, wow, that's going to be hard. 2 executive defenses. And he's got a 2 population. 2 population. Right, perfect. Alright, so let me just go back. So let me put these cards back, and we'll come back for the next set. Next part of setup. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is set up my house. So I'm going to put this, I'll slide this in this thing. Slide right in. Alright, set up good. Alright, and then you just go in here. Take 2, put in here, set up, please go here. Okay. Next thing I do with my house, I also have two action cards that are different. So I'm taking production and temptation out, putting those in here for my house. These get put back in here in this container. So I might use those. Okay, and then I get to pick if I want a 7 scanner or the purifier. Let's see which one I want. See, purifier. Spend 1 science to remove a corruption. Wow. Or if I get the savage, then if the combat takes place in a void 1 sector, you may get a reclaim in the same sector. When you place it, reclaims in the same sector. Oh, so I get an extra reclaim token. I'm thinking the purifier sounds more reasonable to me because it's going to be better for me anyway. So, I'll take this one, the purifier, that goes here. And then I take my improved one and I set it over here to the side because I can upgrade this if I want. And now I need to do the purifier, take the P card. Alright, so all this stuff goes back in here. And put this up here for now. Done. Okay, so now I can set my character and my spaces. So first thing I do is set up my resources. So on my resource track, on my left hand side, I get 2 food. I'm on 2, so I set 2 food. I have 0. Wow. 0 energy. 0 material. And I get 2 credits. Start my production, and 0 on my science. But then I get 5 food. That's my resource I have right now. 5 food. I have 5 energy. I have 3. Okay, and I have 3 materials, 3 credits, and 3 science. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. Okay. Alright, then I get 2, get to put 2 fleet, and I did that already. I get to move this up 1, so I get 1. Oh, I get one of these, so that's good. So I get 1 trade token, so I grab one of these bounty tokens for free. I get 1, it looks like 1 energy and 1 science. So we'll do that. So I get 6 now. 6 energy and 4 science. Alright, and I place that here. Cool. Alright. Then, well, I get another reclaim token. Well, that's awesome. So, oh, and I get to remove my corruption. Well, normally I would have a corruption to start right here, but it's going to get removed. That's good. And I get 1 more reclaim token. And I could take another one of these tokens, and I will. I'll take another reclaim. No, another bounty token. and I get one of any type I want. What do I have the least of? Let's say credits, because I can use that for anything. So 4. Alright, cool. And then I have one other icon that I have no idea what that is. Let me double check that real quick. Oh, I get a, I start with a, one of these. So I get to take, get to take this. So that can play that next turn. And then I place this over here. Okay, cool. And that is, then I get also, ooh, wow. This guy gets a lot of stuff. And then I get one Cadillac with one on top of my home planet. So I get a Cadillac. And I get one free token. One free power, I mean, for that. Okay, so just check out this one, and that goes here, and then I get a food and a credit guild, and and get placed in my other spot. It's a trap. Drop one. What are you doing? Okay, another one for 2. So. I'm going to put 2 on this one. A little stronger. There we go. And then put this back on. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then this gets placed right here. And it looks like I need to get 5 spots. 5 population. Uncorrupted. If I get 6 population, I get 6 influence points, and if I go to my question mark, wherever I go, whichever one I am at, I get 3 points. So 1 times whatever. So I have to be at 1 now to get 3 points. Yeah, so that's what I have so far. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's all set up, ready to go. I have my purifier. I got my cards ready. I got my 2 things here I can use. That's pretty cool because I can use 3 actions this turn if I need to. And I can cover my agenda card. So I'm good there. Oh, and then I have to place, this goes, how much, I forgot to put my population. How much population do I have? 2. I have 2 population here, and I have 1 right here. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're all set to go. I think that's pretty much it. Let me double check. That is it. We're all set. So that is our setup for our game. Alright. So the first thing we have to do is the first cycle. We start at step 4. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab, by looking at the board, we're going to grab our galactic event. So we get this. And it says straight into hell. Alright, so it says we have to it's not looking good. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, it looks like, is we're going to be doing adding a corruption. But it says here placing a corruption, but then it's got an arrow pointing to a word token. And it says gain. So I'm getting a 1 glory token. So first of all, I'm going to take a corruption. Okay, and I guess I'll put it where it's going to originally be placed. Right there, perfect. And then I get a 1 glory token. One of those. This with my 2, now I have 3. Cool. Alright. And or I can let's see, what is that? Well, why would I only call fleet power? That my fleet power, or is that? Oh, that's not my fleet power. That is I think that's from the Let me double check what that means. It's got a different thing on here. Does have. What's one good thing about this glossary is it got all the. I think it's got the cards in here. Yeah. Pretty sure. Oh, the events. Here we go. So we got straight to hell. So. One. Okay. Call 1 fleet power. Let's choose one. Gain a corruption to gain a glory token of value 1. Or recall 1 fleet power. Okay, and an ongoing during cycle says when you deploy at least 1 fleet power, either gain a corruption once per focus or spend 1 material for each fleet power deployed. The material cost is in addition to the material cost of deploying Dreadnought fleet power. Oh wow. So either I get a corruption or I can do a material. Well, of course I'm going to try to do material before I do for my fleet power. So yeah, so that's ongoing for this whole cycle, and I have a total of 5 turns, so that's going to be a pain. But I do get that and done with that. Okay, so that part is done. Now we go into our first action card that we want to use. So I had to figure out, I got one thing here, I can probably use Temptation. What else can you use? That's the only one I can use right now. Because I don't have the other emblem. It looks like, nope. So I have to use temptation, I can do this. Okay, so, see what I'm gonna do here though. Wow. They keep on giving me corruption. I don't know what it is with this. Wow, like crazy. So I can increase the population, that's good. And I can do something else here. So let me check that out on glossary and see what I can do here. This is Grandmore. So I have to look for Grandmore. Okay, temptation. So first one is increase the pure population, and or take one action of preferred focus in your hand and discard pile. Paying the cost and resolving the effects. Preferred focus in your hand. Or take one action from a preferred focus in your hand or discard pile. Well, temptation anyway, I can use it. So, well, I could use innovation then, if I wanted to. One in my hand, it doesn't matter which one I use. That's kind of cool. I would have to spend a credit in the science, and then advance on your lowest civilization track, or peak to the top two galactic event cards in the next stop, and put one back on the top and one on the bottom. And then exert means gaining corruption, activate one fleet power, and or deploy one fleet power to your home sector, and or produce a resource type. Wow. Okay. So, I got a lot of good things on this card. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use first of all, use this. I am going to use this, focus. So this gets flipped. And this goes in my card. So I'm going to use all three of these. So first thing I'm going to do is my overcome. So I'm going to increase my this here. So this increased to 2. So my food and my science go up 1. So I'm at 1. And I'm at 3 on food. Cool. Now I just increased my population. And then I can use any card I want. And first of all, I have to pay my science. That's 3, and I need to pay my credit. Okay. Now I can use another one. If I can do one for free, that'd be great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do production, and I'm going to do a produce yield. So that gives me 2, so I got 7 food. Alright, and then I get material. Shoot, I'm at 0. So I have 3, so I can't do anything there. Okay, can't do that. But I do get to increase this one up. So I can pick this card here. And I'll take that card. Alright, and that goes in my deck. Okay, and put this over. Alright. No. Okay. Alright. So that was free. I gotta pay resources for that. Okay, so that's my first action part of that card. The next one is advance on the lowest civilization track. Okay, so it can pick either one of these. I think I'm going to go on this one, and I'm going to get a sector defense. So I'm going to place that on my other spot so nobody can come in there. At least gives me a defense. And then I get to pick the next. Oh, these go away with that. These are gone. Finish that already. And then I get to pick the first two cards and see which card I want to do. Rather guilds. Wow, that's got a bunch of stuff. Or Humanity Rising. I think I'm going to do this one on top and this one on bottom. Okay. Corruption. I can't stand corruption. Okay, so that's that. And then I have activate one fleet power or deploy one fleet power in the home sector. So activate one fleet power, so I can put one more here. And then it says that if I have to take a material for each fleet power I'm going to do. So I will. I'll take this, put this on my guy here, and pay one material. So that gets me down to 2. All right. Then I have my agenda I can play. So that means I can attack. So I could put in see, this guy has no defense except for 2. I'm going to take one of my guys. I'm going to take, well, first of all, I'm going to attack this guy. With this guy. This guy's going in. And then I'm going to take one of these guys out of this spot. Keep one in. You don't want to take. You do not want to take anybody out of your spot because then they'll take it over. It's not a good thing. So I'll take this one and bring it in. All right. There. Okay. So then what happens is first thing that's happening is we're going to do any defenses. There's no defenses, so we do initiative. So I have 3, he has 2, so I get to take 1 free token off his guy. So I take 1 off. And then he gets to take 1 off one of my guys, so this guy's gone. Alright, this guy gets put back here, this guy's gone. Alright, and this goes that way. Alright, then initiative again. So I take this, and this guy goes away. He's gone, dead. I kill him. This guy gets placed. I need to find out exactly how he gets placed. But this goes to me. Alright, plus I get the glory token. So I can get 1 food and 1 energy, it looks like. So we'll do that. So I'm at 8. And I get 1 energy, so I'm at 7. Okay. And then I think these. Check that real quick. I think they go. Yeah. Alright. When you place a harbinger on a sector, take it from the common supply and place it. When you move a harbinger, you will select any one of the crisis board or sector and return to common supply. Move a harbinger, you can select any one from the crisis board. Okay. Harbingers are the formal members of the House Navakon, diverted and rotated in the service of Voidfall, whom they act as scouts and gatekeepers. Harbingers can be placed. Alright. If you successfully invade a sector with one or more harbingers present, move a harbinger from the sector to one of the crisis rows of your choice. Harbingers placed on a row, move every other harbinger in crisis one space to the right. Okay, that's what I thought. So basically, it's going to go right here. All right. Okay. All right. Boom. Okay. Oh, and I forgot one step that's very important. Okay, before I should have been doing my action, should we put this out, and then I would take a 1 card, and it says if I fleet twice in corrupted sector. So right now I haven't done that yet. So this is going to go. So I'll put this here. 1. This goes here. Alright, I'm not done with my turn yet, but yeah, this is done. And okay, I played that card. Alright, so okay. So oh, now that I have a purifier, I didn't see that. I could take 1 science, and because I used my temptation, go down to 2, and then I'll remove my corruption off and take it up here. I have my technology, my purifier. So whenever I use my temptation action, I can do that. Alright, so right now I've got a problem because that one is probably going to get put on the thing there. Yep, so basically I did not fill it up. So my joint focus. We didn't clean up. Okay. So, oh, that reminds me. I forgot one thing. I had to put my influence points. I got 5, so I could put that on 5. I'm at 0 right now. I'm at 5 now. Oh, I'm at 15. We were supposed to start at 10. I'm at 15 now. Okay. 15 influence points. Cool. Alright, and then this goes in my discard pile. And then this goes right here. And then I do have this one gets pushed back here. And this gets placed on one of these here. So I'm going to put it there. Okay, cool. So that's my first turn. I got 4 more turns left. Alright, so we're on the cleanup step. So I don't have 4 glory tokens, so we're good. If you play the agenda card, you may choose one of the following options. I played it already. That's fine. Count all the trade tokens in point, and I would have put it on the bottom, so I would have done that already. That would be on this phase, and I already did it. I shouldn't have. That's a no-no. I just made one mistake. On the cleanup phase, when you're done with the your action, you're supposed to take your trade tokens and then put them down. But I did it beforehand. This is my first round, so I screwed up. Okay, made one mistake. Let's see how many more mistakes I make. Alright, next thing we do is we place our focus card back on here, and I did. Okay, we did that. And then we avoid advanced step. So basically, this is a war card. So this is going to go right here and place there on that spot. Okay, so I could suffer that. If I wanted to, I could put a corruption on one of the trade things, but I do not want to do that, so we're not going to do that. Right now we need to do fleet on a corrupted sector, and I'm probably going to I don't have any corrupted sectors yet, so that are mine, so I can't really do that yet. Okay, so basically place it on the row there for now. Okay, so I think after that we go to our next action. Okay, so we're going to do, it's looking like we're going to do production. Let's see. And I got this focus card here, so that's kind of good. Alright, the first thing, let's see what I have available. I can only do 2 actions this turn, so I don't have any trade tokens. So, I got enough. So, well, I can take 1 corruption off if I want. Doesn't matter what I take it off of. So let's see. We have to make sure of that before I do it, because it's a generalized thing. Move corruption. It doesn't tell you where I have to do it, so I can move it. So first thing I need to do is pay my 1 food, okay, and my 1 material. So then I can take one off. So I'm going to take it off this one, for example. This is 3. And throw that in there. That's good. Alright. And then I get to produce my energy. That doesn't do me much good because I don't have 0 right now. That doesn't help me at all. But I did get a corruption off. That's good. Alright, and then I had to figure out, I think I'll do amplify, so I can produce food, so I get a total of 2, so I get 9, I get up to 9 now food. And my energy, I can't produce either because I have no energy right now. But I get to move this thing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll do that instead. Let me go back. Go back to 7. You know what? I'll move this. This is probably a better idea. So I'm going to move this. And then I get to move this again. And I get a trade token. So I will do this. And put this here. And I will, let's see, which one do I need? I can do any, I can do that or do the bounty token. Or one. I think I'm going to increase my my energy down to 2, so that gives me 3 energy. Okay. Alright. So that's that. That's my production. And then I get to do, I get to put a guild. So I'm going to put a guild for my, see, which one that I don't have yet? I need either energy or material. So I think I'm going to get a energy. And I'll place that one right here. Okay, so that gives me at 1 at least. So 1. Alright, so now I get to at least produce 1 if I can produce anything. And then I get to produce, oh, something. So, let's see, what do I want to produce? I'm not sure. Well, I only have 2 science left. So I will produce 1 science, so that gives me 3. Okay, perfect. And that's my 2 things there. Okay, so those are my actions for this second turn. So I did my actions. So then I am going to do my cleanup phase, and I don't have more than 3 fleet tokens, so I'm good. I'm going to go 4 glory tokens, so I'm good. Then I can play my Jenna card, and I'm going to go over here. So now I have another one. So if I get 2 plus uncorrupted fleet. So 2 different fleet tokens. I get 4 victory points. And then if I have any reclaim tokens, I get every one I have. I get 2 points. So that's at the end of the cycle. So that's good. All right. Then and I should have, what a dummy. I should have put this over, and I get another one. This is increase your population in your home sector to 4 or higher. Right now I'm at 2. I haven't had that yet, so that's going to go there. And I'm going to have to probably resolve that because, then I get my trade token, I will place this here. Alright, and then I use my selected production, put it out there. Oh, I could use that one. Well, it's okay, I messed up. Okay. So this one here I can't use anyway. Well, that's gonna stay here until the end of the cycle anyway. Okay, so then I could suffer the penalty. I have to take 1 reclaim token, but I don't have any. So we're gonna have to move this over here on this spot. Okay, that point. Okay, and that's the end of that. Alright, now it's the next turn. So now I have to, first of all, I have to go back to focus. And then I have to reveal all the new prices. Of course, it couldn't be one. So we're gonna have, so before you move one of your tracks, choose to also spend 2 credits. Alright, so if I have a card I can use to do that, that'd be great. Let's see if I have any more. Oh, there we go. You know, do reinforcement. That will help me. I want to have another one of those up there. Let's see, do I have any other ones I can use that move anything? Look at that one. And I could do resources, so reduce something. So I'll do prosperity, I think. Oh wait, do I have development or we have conquest? Let's see. None of those will help me right now for that. So I'll do prosperity. Okay. I have no agenda cards, so that's fine. Alright. So we can do my next action. So the first thing I do, of course, is my movement of this item here. So I hit to pin 1 energy. That gives me 2 energy left. Okay. Now move this one, and I can produce 2 of my things here. So, which one am I going to do? Well, can't do that one. So I guess I'll produce my credits. That gives me 4. And my science will be 4. Cool. Alright. Okay, now kind of forgot I can update this thing. I forgot to update the first time when I moved across once. So this one, I can put a purifier. So my temptation throws up to twice. You may spend 1 energy to, I'll take a corruption off. When you gain fleet, you may instead take a corruption off a sector from the same sector that you put a fleet token on. Okay. But because I did that, I'm doing the thing, I get 6 points. So now I'm at 31. Getting close to 60, that's good. Alright, 31. And I get remove a corruption, but don't have any, so that's not gonna, that's, or I can do a fleet. Oh, perfect. So okay. So I can put a creed on here. So I'm gonna put 1 here for sure, because I need 2. You know what? No, I'm gonna put it here. Okay. And just check that place right now, and that will be it for there. Yeah, but I don't have any, so that's it. Okay, so this goes on top of that. And now I got the improvement there. And I could improve another one, but I don't have an available one, so I must not. I only need 2 more spots, and then I can go then I get 20 points plus I'll have one of my markings on one of my things over here. One of my safe havens. That's kind of cool. I just need 2, and that's good. All right. So alright, so that's that. That's my first move. Next one, which one to do? I could do another agenda. Let's see. So I have one of the ones. So I need I got the crown, I got that one. So I need one of those other 2. I would have to take a fleet off though. But I want to do that. Oh, I just have to move the fleet off here. Yeah, that's right. I'm not taking it off the board. I'll take one off there. And then I need to take 1 energy and 1 material. We have 1 material left. Okay. And then I can grab me a agenda and I'll take this one, I guess. Okay, that goes up here. Alright, and then I get to pick, I'm going to do a sector defense because I need one on my spot that I have right now in case they try to attack me. Not a very good idea if I don't have one. I don't want to sector defense that. Okay, so that's my turn, and it's just going over here. All right, and then we go, and oh, and that reminds me, this thing gets discarded because I do need to spend 2 credits though. Do this. Should have done that already. So 2 credits. So I have 2 left. All right. And that's gone. So I don't have to worry about this one. This one's already done. Good. I'm not thinking about moving anything. Alright, then that's the end of that. So then I'm going to go and do the next one. Zero 1. And this one says Price of Greatness. After you play an agenda, choose to also spend 1 resource. Well, that's easy. I can do that. I can play right now. Alright, that'll be easy. So I got this one. And I need to get, let's see if I have any of these. I do have this one. I can do progress. Okay. And, okay. So I have to figure out which ones I want to do here. Recoup. I don't need a recoup right now. I could get another technology. So first thing I'm going to do is do experiment. So I could either get a, do I need one right now? only have one, or I could reproduce. Reproducing, I'm gonna get one. So I think I'm gonna get a guild. Probably more beneficial for me right now. I'm gonna put a guild over here. Oh, that reminds me. I should put 3 there instead. Okay, so I should put, for science I should have put 3. I mean, for this one I should put 3. And this one I should put, I have 3, so I got 4 total. Yep, okay. That's good. And then, let's see, anything else? No, that's it. Okay, so did that. And then, I have to do 2 science, so I got 2 more left. Okay. And then I could do a, you can show what that is, real quick. Yeah. So gain a technology. Yep. So what do I want? I need something. I think I'm gonna go. Centuries. I think I'm going to do centuries because I get a approach damage, yeah, for every fleet token on there. So I'll do that. So I will take this. Okay, so I get 1 fleet defense. Okay. Plus I get to do a sentry. So I don't know if I can place it because I'm on home base. Get 1 fleet token. Alright, and I get a sector defense. And I can't. I'm gonna place that. Place this there. Okay. Okay. So you may fleet tokens and sentry fleets. When you add a installation, you may instead add fleet in the same sector. So I can do either one, so that's cool. Alright, now suppose I can't approve it anyway. Alright, and okay, so that's my turn for that. Then I got like this one, so I can get a token. Then the cards. Let's see. Safeguard positive. You gain 5 influence if you have 3 or more pure scepter. Oh. No, I'm not wanting that. I want to know what that means though. Let's see. You get one of those or that's on the lowest civilization track, or get one of those. Oh, I can increase my population though. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll move this, and I'll increase this to 3. Alright, perfect. Alright. So then that's done. So this is discarded, this goes in here, and I'm done. Alright, so now I'm finished with that. Then I have to do, I did that, so I need to spend 1 resource to do this. So, any resource, I will spend 1 food. So this goes away. Cool. Alright. So right now we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 done. I got 1 more left to do. So, got it 1, and this one. So I did Voidfall. After a science guild, choose to also take a fleet token from the same sector. So we'd have to take one off. So we'd have to put another one there. Okay. So that's our next one. Okay. So that one I can do really quick here. That one will work. And it's development. Let's check to see what development to see what difference those are. Oh, I can increase. Oh, I like this one better. So this one is going to go away. Okay, and we use this one. So the first one we use is my heroic focus, and it's going to be 2. Oh, I would have to use 1 material and 1 credit. Do this, and I get to put a put another science field out. We'll do that. Science field here, and so that gives me another 3. So I'll move 3 on this one, so I'm at 7. Okay. Okay, and because I did that, it says I had to take 1 fleet off. I will do that. Take this off and put this back in my thing. And this goes in discard, so I'm done with that. Finished. Okay. Then I can increase the population. So I am going to increase. I'm going to increase my this to 4. Okay. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to increase that to 4. Gives us a 3. I'm going to increase this one to 4. And then, so that gives me 1 more energy and 2 more science. Okay, that's my first one. What do I want to do now? And then I want to do another guild. And I'm going to put, what do I have yet? Oh, I need material. So we'll do a material guild, and I'll put this in my home base. So that gives me 3. So 3. Okay. Alright. And then I get 4 for production, so I will get material. So I get a total of 2. 2. Okay. Well, that is done. This gets away. Goes on the bottom of this section. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Did my 5. Okay. So now we're done. We'll do this. Okay. All right. Evaluation phase. All right. So, first thing, resolve the crisis board. Resolve any skirmish based on the skirmish chapter on page 33. Calculate the total participating pain or avoiding board-borne fleet power. Okay, so we're going to do 33. Alright. So let's go to 33 and see what happens here. Okay, in accompaniment, you trigger at the first step of the evaluation phase of each cycle, or at the end of the turn if the current alert is a war. Or by the printed crisis penalty, the later only affecting during a skirmish. Okay, the void, okay, add or subtract the value under the skirmish icon on the crisis card, alert card, or crisis board, whichever you are currently resolving. Okay, so on a crisis card, or alert card, and crisis board, whichever you're currently resolving. Okay, so based on the terms of chapter on page 33, recap the total participating void one fleet power. Add the values seen on the leftmost unoccupied space of the military row. Also find which one of these sectors will be invaded by the void one focus. Alright, so we have a skirmish of 1. Okay, so we have a skirmish of 1. So we're going to have 1 power. Okay. Okay. So right now it's just 1. Okay. Got it. Alright. Voidman will try to invade even with 0. The Voidman can only target areas that are adjacent to a Voidman sector and it never attacks your home sector. Sectors with no fleet power on them are not Voidman sectors. Okay. If it also never targets sectors immune to Voidman's fleets. If a Harbinger is on the edge of a sector or adjacent to a Vex sector, the sector is considered to be adjacent to the Voidman sector. If there are multiple targets, it prefers the sector that would be win or achieve a tie. Okay, so he would probably go. If there are multiple targets, it prefers not to target a sector where you would be forced to recall the most fleet during the combat. If multiple equally preferred target sectors still exist, it selects a pure one. Okay, we got 2 pure ones. The one that has the highest population. Okay, because this only has. It's gonna take one. It's gonna die anyway. The one with the most guilds, or randomly amongst those tied in the previous step. Okay, so basically, because this has 2 sector defense, and this has 1 sector defense, it's still gonna die either way. Because the sector defense takes one approach damage. He's only got one free power. But either way, he's gonna die. So it doesn't really matter. The skirmish didn't work, so he just died, and we defended. So we're good. All right. So that's pretty much it. It was harder, yes. Right now, it's nothing there. Okay, so, right, upkeep. This is the problem. Okay, got a total upkeep. So I got, right now, I have 1, I got 5, I think 5 total. Okay. So you must satisfy the upkeep by spending either 1 food or a total of 2 materials or 2 energy in any combination. You cannot spend credits or science to satisfy upkeep, or else I have to lose 3 influence, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna pay. I got 6. So I could do. I need to do 5 total, so I'll do 3, so I got 3 more food left. And then I'll do, no, I have to do 4. So I have 2 left. And then I do 2, well, I can do 1 and 1 if I want. So that's what I'll do. I'll do 1 and 1, so I got 5 and 1. You know what? Okay, go back to 3, and then I'll take 1 more for energy, 1 more material. So I have 0 material right now, but that's okay. Alright, so I did my upkeep. I'm good. Okay. So the next thing we do is, on 3, we do our objectives. So on this card, it states 0 corruption on my things. So I don't have any corruption on any of my stuff, so I'm good. So, or I need 2 different fleets with 2 fleet tokens, and I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to do this one. So let me verify that straight to hell and see what this one is about. Cycle. Let's see, cycle. Okay. So gain a corruption. Right. Subjectives. If you have no corruption on the house mat, either gain 1 glory token of value 2 or upgrade a glory token. I can just get a glory token of 2. But we'll take a glory token of 2. Alright. That's 4. Okay. And that's why I did that. I only get to do 1 of those, so that's it for that. Okay? So I did my galactic objectives. Okay, agendas. Okay, here we go. So, the first things first is I need uncorrupted bases with 5 population. And right now, I don't have any, so I'm not getting anything from that. If I have corrupted of 6 population, I don't have that either. Okay, I do have one that has 2, so I get a total of 6 points for my track here, because I get on 2, and I get 2 times 3, so that's 6. So I'm at 37. 37. All right. Okay. Next one. If I'm at 2, I get 5 more points, so I'm at 41. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. 41. 41. Okay. 41. Alright, and then any uncorrupted that is 4 population or more, and I have 1, so I get 4 points for that. So that gives me the 45. Alright, so that's good. Alright, next one is 2 fleets. I think that's what it is. Let me double check that real quick. Let's go last week on this one. This is unlimited Jetta. So you're getting 4 influence if you have 2 or more total different fleet types deployed in pure sectors. Yes, I do. So I get 4 points. So that's cool. I get 4 more points. So that gets me down to 49. All right. And do I have any reclaim tokens? No, I don't. And then safeguard policy. Gain 5 influence if you have 3 or more total pure sector defenses or starbase. And I have 3. Oh, so I need 4. 3 or more. So I get 5. So that gives me 54. Okay. Here we go. Come on, wait. This is the stuff that annoys me. I'm 54. Okay. Alright, and then the next one, what's that one? That was safeguard policy. Gain 2 influence for each fleet power in your per sectors. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get total of 8 points, so that's 62. Awesome, man. So I'm 62 right now, just in the first cycle, so I'm doing pretty good. Alright. Alright, so did that. Alright. Alright, then do my agendas. Okay, draw all discarded focuses back to your hand. Okay, so all these go back to my hand. Alright. If this is end of cycle 1, also draw your innovations focus back. That is now available to use. After the end of the evaluation phase in cycle 1 and 2, proceed into the preparation phase for the next cycle. After the end of this evaluation cycle 3, proceed to the end of the game. Okay. So now we go back, all the way back to the front. I'm going to start preparing cycle 2. Alright, so first thing is refreshing the joint heroic focus offer. So remove any joint heroic focus still on offer and return them to the box. So these are going to be right here, and then we're going to do innovation, enforcement, and politics. Okay. Alright, so we did that. And I think I have all these. You see, I got innovation, I have innovation, I have reinforcement, and politics. Yeah, so we got all 3 of them. Okay. Add new cards to the alert deck as shown in difficult 8 card. Okay, so clean up the alert discard pile created in the previous cycle. Return all lower cards to the box. So these, okay, alright. Return all situated back to the respective face-up stack. Okay, so these gonna go right here. Alright. Add the required amount of level 1 situation, 2 situation, and 3 situation cards face down to the alert deck. Alright, so cycle 2, we're going to get 3. So we're going to do 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we get 2. Of these. And we get 1 more card. Okay. And shuffle the alert deck. So I'm going to shuffle this deck. Okay. Place a Harbinger token on one of the tracks on this crisis board. Shoot. So I'm going to do on the worst side. Looks like. Okay, so grab the Harbinger, and it's going to go right there. Alright. Okay. Alright. This happens in cycle 3 on medium difficulty and cycle 2 on hard difficulty. Oh, so we're doing easy. So we're not adding 1. So this goes back. Okay, this is the hard, this is the medium. Okay. Good. Alright. Hard difficulty do that. Okay. Boom. Done. Alright. Next thing. Return the bottommost tray token on the galactic board to the box. So then basically we're going to take this and the other one. Okay. Alright. Where's my third one? Should have 3 of them. Where'd my other one go? I thought I had 3. There's 2. Where's my third one? I didn't get my third one. So it should be, I should have 1 here. And I didn't use it. So, yeah. Okay, now I'll take that one back. That's good. Alright, okay, update the improved technology. So I'm taking this off. So now we can improve the other technologies I have here. And sentries, yes I do. Good, because I wanted to do that this round if I can. Okay. Well everyone, that is pretty much cycle 1 of Voidfall for right now. We're going to be going into our second part next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you're following what I'm doing. If you have any questions, please put those in the comments. I will respond to them. If you know I did something wrong that I haven't mentioned yet, please bring that up, and I will bring it up on the next video. Otherwise, so far we're doing pretty good. I got 2 technologies right now. I got sentries out. I got 62 points. That's the base for the easy game. So 60 points is where the void people will start. But I really need to clear out these crises. I need to clear the harbingers. I have to start clearing this board out. Get this corruption out. Get the fallen house off. Haven't done much battling yet. Just trying to upgrade my guys. Hopefully this turn I can start building some stuff. I don't know what the what it's going to be like on the next one. What things we're going to have to do to start this cycle yet. We haven't put that over yet. So that's just going to be a surprise next video. But otherwise, I really like this game. There's a lot going on. I understand. And if you see the first video, you'll see some of the stuff. The main thing is the crisis board is going to be causing us a problem. Right now, we have 2 slots still left, and if we get all the way to the end of the slots for the economic side on the bottom, we will get a catastrophe token. And if we get 3 of those by that, we will lose the game. I don't want to lose the game. I want to get through it. So we're going to try to get those crises out of there so we don't have to deal with them. The war thing may come up this turn. We do have a war crisis on this scenario. We also have 1 and 3. We don't know what's going to come up during the 5 actions or whatever, how many actions we have on cycle 2. We'll find out. But otherwise, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you know of any other games that you guys are interested in, or some game that I've been doing that you want to see the continuation of, please put down in the comments. Always mention. If there's anything that you would like to see on the videos, please mention that. I will be doing a top 10 video probably sometime this week on all the my top 10 competitive games so far that I've played. Because this is going to be my 60th birthday coming up next week, and I want to do a special video just for that, and explain why I want to do competitive games first, because that's why I started with my nephews. It started with me, started with all my friends when I was younger. There's a big story involved in that, and I want to bring that up during the video. So, yeah, 60. I can't believe it. I don't feel 60. Still feel young and prosperous. Hopefully I'll be around for a while for my grandson coming up next month. And just love playing games. Board games are my favorite. So I love it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Keep you guys safe, your family safe. I appreciate your support, and we'll keep chugging. All right, take care, guys. Bye.